and we chop up some squid and throw in there too. Several pounds.
Yeah,
They're fed twice a day. And the biologists, well, 2 of our whale sharks fed up front here. That's what's going on right now. Over to our right, we've got Taroko. And Taroko is our smallest of the whale sharks. He's being fed from a bucket over here, and over to the left, being fed from the yellow bucket. That's
I'm
Yushan.
filming this entire time.
I figured you were.
Yushan is really 19 feet in length. The biologist will put the whale shark food into the bucket, and then the whale shark, well, you can see him as he swims around the area where the bucket is. They'll open their mouth and they suck in all the water. They dump the food in the water. It goes right down to the mouth of the whale shark. That mouth can be up to 4 feet wide. They do have teeth. They are called whale sharks because of their size, but also, well, they don't use their teeth. They have some 300 rows of small teeth lining their jaws. But inside the mouth of the whale shark, when they're sucking in all that water, the water starts to swirl around, just like pulling the plug in a sink. The water starts swirling around, and inside the mouth of the whale shark, there are fibrous pads of tissue that pick up the food that the whale shark eats, and then all of the water then exits out through the gills. Now and then, the fish that's up there also trying to get something to eat as well. Now and then, the fish will get sucked in. I've seen it happen once. Now, the whale shark, as large as it is, its esophagus is the diameter of a quarter. In case you haven't measured a quarter recently, that's about 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters.
Wow.
Not very big. And this esophagus, instead of going directly to the animal's stomach, takes a right angle turn to the animal's stomach. So for it to try to swallow some of those other fish in there, it would be very uncomfortable for it to do that. So it doesn't. I've seen a fish get sucked in. The whale shark didn't close its mouth. It knows what's in its mouth somehow. That fish just bounced around in the mouth of the whale shark, and then out it swam. It made an exit. Again, if you are just walking in, this is our whale shark feed. We have 2 whale sharks being fed up front here from the gantry, and 2 whale sharks, there it is on video, our 2 females being fed from small boats. Now those biologists, they get their exercise while feeding the whale shark. They pull themselves along on the rope. The pole with the bucket on the end is put out in front of the whale shark. I believe that's Alice on that side, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Trixie. That's Trixie being fed from the blue bucket. That's right.
Have you done that before?
Over her big mouth. Okay, dumps the bucket of krill down to the mouth of the whale shark. An amazing picture there. And only here at the Georgia Aquarium is this going on Earth. So, always thrilling to see this going on here. We have our male whale shark Taroko to the right, Yushan to the left, being fed in the back. We have Trixie, and we have Alice that we do not see. Over to the right here, being fed in the same way that Trixie is being fed. Now, of course, all of the other fish in here will be fed as well. At 15 after, a lot of food will start coming up from below here for a lot of these other fish to eat. And that's why we have a lot of fish gathering out in front of the window right now. They're getting into position to get the food that they are going to be receiving. Now we have a lot of predators in there. Hammerhead sharks, sand tiger sharks. We have the grouper in here. And a lot of those predator fish, they are fed individually throughout the week. Only now and then will they eat another fish in here, but it does happen. As I said, this is a little bit of the ocean right here in in Atlanta, Georgia. The fish behave in the same way that they would in the ocean. In the ocean, naturally, whale sharks, they will feed horizontally like this, or they will feed vertically. Now, we have trained our whale sharks to feed exclusively horizontally because as long as the whale sharks will get. Now, the depth of this, this is the deep end of this habitat. This is at 30 feet right now. And as I said, whale sharks will go longer than 30 feet. Now, in the ocean, whale sharks will sometimes feed vertically. But that can't happen here. Once they get over 30 feet, that would be from the bottom here, to the top. So that wouldn't work out very well. So they are trained, they are conditioned to feed on the horizontal. It's also called ram feeding. We do not know how long it will take for these whale sharks to grow as much as they are able to grow. Not a whole lot is known about the development of whale sharks. So we believe that they're just about at the length that they will be able to reproduce. But there's not all that much known about whale sharks breeding as well. So a lot of this is research, ongoing research. A lot of the research that's being done with whale sharks is because of what the Georgia Aquarium has undertaken in creating a habitat for whale sharks here in Atlanta, Georgia. So there is much to learn. And I hope you do return to the Georgia Aquarium to see what is going on and to check out with the whale sharks here.
I don't know when.
And it looks like our feeding has finished for now, the whale sharks. And I thank you for being here with us at the Georgia Aquarium to witness this amazing event. My name's David. I thank Josh for working the camera today. And if you have any questions, I'm going to be out front here, and feel free to come by and ask. And Barbara is in the back here, the entrance to the theater. I do thank you.